Well, look at all the children we have today. Look at this crowd. I am so impressed that you are here in church. And isn't it wonderful? We have such a beautiful day today, and we don't have to worry about sliding on the ice. But knowing you probably enjoyed sliding on the ice, don't you? You enjoyed that, didn't you? Well, I have some things to show you today. And the first is this. I want you to take a look at this Ziploc bag, and I want you to take a look at what you see in the bag. Take a good look at it. Don't say anything yet. Take a good look. I want you to see if you can guess what is in this bag. What do you think? Look at that. All right, who wants to take a guess? What do you think is in this Ziploc bag? Yes, sir. It is rice. It is rice. You got it right away. We have a bag that is just somewhat covered with rice on the inside, and there's a reason for that. Yes, Levi?
It also is considered a grain.
It's considered a grain. How about that? You know what I love about this church? The children are so smart around here. They really are. This is like Lake Wobegon all over again, you know, because Lake Wobegon, the women are strong, the men are good looking, and all the children are above average. That's what this is about. You guess it, it's rice. Now, if I could be a little bit more serious, though, there's something serious to say about this. Did you know that in many parts of the world, an entire family, all they have to eat for the whole day is the equivalent of this for a whole family? Imagine if you had to share just one little bit of rice with your family. Adults, the ELCA World Hunger website estimates there are 700 million people in different parts of the world, and this is all they eat once a day. That's all they have. 700 million people. That's sad, isn't it? That's all they have? But we can do something about that because we have opportunities to send food overseas. We also have opportunities to teach people around the world how to have resources that will sustain them, new farming techniques, new fertilizing techniques, and all that. We can help people around the world so they'll have more to eat than this just little bit here. Now, you know what else I heard on the internet from the Lutheran site? Check this out. What do I have here? $2 bills. $2 bills. According to the same website, 700 million people around the world have only $2 to spend on food each day. That's it. The equivalent of $2 American. You know what's sad about that? If you go into a convenience store, you can't even buy a bottle of Gatorade for $2. And this is supposed to support the whole family. That's it. So we can do our part to support the food ministries around the world. And I'm talking to the grown-ups too. We have what's called the ELCA World Hunger Appeal. You go online, you can make a donation, and it's not just you're throwing money at people and you're not just feeding them, but like I said, we are helping people around the world to find sustainable resources, ways they can do farming, ways they can support themselves over and over again. It's not a handout, it's a hand up. And later today, you're going to help us with something else. What do I have here? What do you see here? This is a can of soup. A can of soup. And I heard you're going to help us later on, right, Miss Erin? After our worship service, you're going to do your Super Bowl song, Soup, because we can help people locally too, people who live right around here who have trouble making ends meet. Did you know that there are a lot of people in this area who lost their jobs or they've had difficult family circumstances, and maybe all they have is one can of soup and maybe a half a loaf of bread? Well, we're going to do our very best to help the people right here in this neighborhood if they need more food. We collect food. Later on, you're going to sing to the group, and they're going to donate. You're going to donate generously, right, to help our food pantry here in Rockaway. So look at what we can do. We can help people locally, here around, and then we can help people who are thousands and thousands of miles away in helping them to have enough food. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been really hungry? Have you ever been really hungry? You know, mid-afternoon, you say, I'm starving, I'm really hungry. Well, guess what? Some people go for days without food. Now, that's really hungry, huh? But the good news is we can help. We can reach out. One time, Jesus said, when I was hungry, you gave me food. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. What is he saying? Jesus is asking us to help those who need food. He's asking us to share our food, to pray for them, to lift them up, and really make a difference. Wouldn't it be great if we have a time in our world where people are eating better and they're eating good food, good nutritious food? And wouldn't it be great if we could do something about that to make that better? That's what we're called by Jesus to do, to feed the hungry and make a difference. You okay with that? So today, you'll be encouraging us to give. Right after our worship, the children have a special song about giving food and collecting and all that. And grown-ups, you can go on the website. It's called ELCA World Hunger. Make a donation of any size. It'll be appreciated. Does anybody have any questions about that, about how we can feed the hungry and help those who are less fortunate than us? Any questions? You okay with that? We can all do our part. Now, Miss Aaron, I understand the children want to give a Valentine blessing to us, right? Okay, well, we're not going to stop them. Go right ahead, children. This is your time.